a guitarist, and I'm planning on doing a couple of concerts that involve the music of Theodore Norman. Ted Norman was a composer, a violinist, a guitarist, and a teacher of guitar at UCLA primarily, and at other places as well. I'm getting together with 4 other former students of Ted, and we're going to perform a concert that celebrates what would be the 100th year of his birth. He was born in 1912. And what we're going to be doing is about half music that he composed and half music that we composed. Now, Ted was a really important character in the 20th century, in the Los Angeles music scene particularly, because he was really part of the 20th century avant-garde scene. He was someone who worked as a violinist with Schoenberg and prepared all of Schoenberg's quartets under Schoenberg's guidance. He also knew Stravinsky very well, and performed some of Stravinsky's music with Stravinsky conducting. He played violin in the LA Philharmonic in the 30s and 40s, where he worked with Otto Klemperer and Bruno Walter. And so he was a very well-versed musician, unusual for guitarists of the time. When he took up the guitar in the 1950s, he decided to dedicate himself to uncommon music for the guitar, particularly new music. As a result, Ernst Krenek, who was another acquaintance, wrote and dedicated a suite to Ted Norman. Ted was the guitarist on the first recording of Schoenberg's Opus 24 Serenade, which has a guitar part that was the only time Schoenberg ever wrote for the guitar. And he also recorded, I think that same year, the Pierre Boulez's Les Marteaux Saint Maître, which has a very challenging guitar part. We're going to be performing pieces on this concert that are very unusual because most of this music is unpublished and unrecorded and therefore unperformed. So we're going to be performing music from 1955 when Ted published the very first 12-tone solo guitar music, and taking all the way up from there to music composed in the 1990s. Ted passed away in 1997. We'll also be performing music written by all of us performers, some of which has also never been performed before, and much of which is unrecorded. So we're going to be doing 2 concerts, the same program at 2 different venues, one at UCLA in the Jan Popper Theater and one at the Thayer Recital Hall in the Colburn School in downtown LA. Now, these are beautiful halls, perfect for very intimate 20th century music, but both venues, for their own reasons, make it a little bit difficult to actually charge admission and to have ticket sales take place at the site. So we've decided, the 4 performers, Matthew Elgart, Buzz Gravel, Walter Marsh, Peter Yates, and myself, to give the concerts for free with the idea that we would support the production of the concerts with this fundraiser. So what we're hoping is that you will notice the various premiums that we offer, and even if you feel like giving $1, that's fine. You'll see later on the website, you'll be able to look down and see which levels will give you these things, but we have compact disc recordings of much of the music on the program done by Matthew Elgart and Peter Yates, the Elgart-Yates duo. We have several of their CDs, as well as CDs by Peter Yates and CDs by Buzz Gravel, who has a fretless classical guitar that he'll be playing on the program, and music by recordings by the Modern Arts Guitar Quartet. Buzz Gravel and Walter Marsh were both members of that quartet, and the CD was produced by Peter Yates and Matthew Elgart. So it's all in the family here, and we look forward to your contributions and if you have any questions. Thank you.